Okay, hello. Let's hope those notifications went out. Oh, there they go. Fantastic. That is always good to see. I'm going to just do the SEO really fast on my channel. Hopefully my video comes up. There it is. SEO really fast. I'm just going to hit edit on this video when the edit comes up. I don't see the chat. Maybe I don't have the chat page up. I thought I reloaded it, but I don't see it for some reason. I don't see the chat, man. Alright, give me a second with that. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know how the chat got closed out somehow. There it is. Sorry about that. I don't know how the chat got closed out. Let me do the SEO. Boom. SEO is saved. There it goes. Great. Okay. Billy. Hello, Billy.
Billy Valentine.
Yes.
Happy Dios de Muerto.
Yes. How's it going, buddy? So I think we're good here. I think we're all set. Man, all kinds of stuff to talk about on today's show, which is...
Billy Valentine.
Oh, there's the chat.
Happy Dios de Muerto.
I just found the chat. Obviously, let's get rid of that. Here's the original one. This one will probably have it'll show the... Or no. Okay, I guess not. Okay, no big deal. I can fix this really fast here. Just select the chat window.
Les Peter Guitar Jam.
Hey, Cyber.
Moo.
What's up, buddy?
Nick Brown.
Hey, bro.
Hey, Nick.
They just don't understand tips over there on Twitter, do they?
What did I just forget I was doing? Oh my goodness. I was just doing something and I clicked on it. Restream. Oh, the chat. The chat.
Billy Valentine. You got it. Give me 20 minutes.
I'm about to eat. You want to smoke a quick bong here?
Yeah. Okay, so that's
Billy
not
Valentine.
working. That's not working.
Oops, sorry. That was meant for elsewhere.
I figured. So it didn't make sense to me. Okay, that's not working for whatever reason. No big deal. We'll just get rid of it.
Nick Brown. They removed the tweets and replies tab. Re-engineers.
I don't understand. The words that you just said to me
Casper.
don't make sense to me.
Hi all.
And I refuse to try to figure out what you just said because it just sounds so crazily obnoxious. They removed the tweets and reply. What? No. What did they do? The column? From home? My page. Where's my page? Tweets and replies.
Nick Brown.
I still see my...
On Twitter.
I see my tweets and replies. No, I don't know what you're talking about. My tweets and replies are right there. It's right there. All right, let me smoke with Cyber. He's got to go eat. Don't mean to make you wait, brother. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers. Everybody else that is here. Jimbo. Yes. And Nick.
Okay, cool.
And Billy. And everyone that's over on the Rumble. Thank you for joining us over there. Cheers, guys. No law regarding cannabis.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, Nate. Cheers.
Nick Brown. Cheers, guys. Glass Trapper 88. Cheers all.
Hey,
Emma
Glass.
Kinross.
Hi, Emma.
Cheers.
Here comes the bees. Here comes the bees. Here comes the bees. Everybody loves the bees.
Barry Slomowicz. What's up, Nay?
Barry. Plenty to talk about. The first thing I want to discuss is Ron DeSantis. This is the best news of the month, you guys. Now, what I told you was I thought it was important for me to get all that information about Ron DeSantis out there on what do you got on there? What is that? Is that Beazle? It was very important for me to let the world know what it was like in Florida under the rule of Ron DeSantis. Now, people like Joe Rogan and Jimmy Dore, they don't live in the state of Florida, so they're not directly exposed to
Glass
the
Trapper
everyday
88.
goings on.
The green arm covers be popping sun.
The green arm covers. Thank you. This is my workout. This is how I work out. This is my work. I did 2 sets before I went live, so I should be looking pretty ready. Pretty ready for anything, man. So 2 sets, man. I should have done 3, but I'm working on 3. 3's going to be my next thing.
Billy Valentine. LOL.
Billy told me I could have defined arms if I just worked out. Billy told me that a long time. In fact, I remember exactly what Billy Valentine told me, almost word for word. He said, bro, if you do 3 sets of 35 pound, well, you were doing bigger, but you said if you do 3 sets of curls every day, you said you will have giant arms in no time. That's what you told me. And I still don't do that. I still don't do 3 sets of freaking curls, bro. I do curls, but I haven't worked up to 3 sets yet. I think I did 3 actually this morning, but it hasn't been a regular thing. But I'm going to be doing pull-ups and chin-ups and stuff too. That's going to be helping. I just want to work every muscle group, basically. I saw a video today on Twitter. It was of this restaurant.
Glass Trapper 88.
This restaurant.
Clean and quick math.
This woman was in a restaurant, man, like a fast food restaurant. She had like a shake and like food, and she threw it back at the kitchen. And then the cooks came out, bro. And they were the biggest, baddest cooks, women, that I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen a lot of cooks. But these women, this one was huge, bro. And she grabbed that woman that threw that shake, and she turned her into a rag doll. And she threw her all over that restaurant. And she took her by the back of her hair, and she punched her like hammer-fisted that woman, bro. And I was so impressed and amazed. I was like,
Billy Valentine.
that's what someone deserves when they throw a shake across a restaurant.
Curls in general
For the
AR
chef,
good.
the cook,
Better than
to
nothing.
come out and beat
Don't
you
forget your
down.
cock push-ups.
Okay there, Jack Black.
Entitled people win entitled prizes.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
So I don't even think I liked that tweet when I saw it, but I think I could find it because I think I know who put it up. It is fantastic. It's fantastic.
Trapper 88.
But it's just a full-on beatdown.
Low.
And, the woman got up and started going after that lady again. When she was walking back to the kitchen, I was like, you must be on meth after getting a beating like that. Dude, if I had gotten a beating like that, I would have been out the door. This girl got up, turned around, and went after the girl that just beat her down like that. I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. And let me tell you something, that big woman, she was landing punches to the face, bro. I mean, it wasn't, light little whatever punches. I mean, she was hitting, bro. You could tell. I didn't hear it because I was sitting right next to my mom eating dinner, and I didn't want her to know what I was watching, so I kind of had the camera turned and had the volume off. But I'm pretty sure, man, that she connected with about 20 of her hammer fists to the face. I think she was really accurate, man. And she got up on top of that girl, and her arm was just pounding like a jackhammer on that woman's head, man. And I was like, yeah, do that to that disrespectful bitch that threw that frickin' shake at you while you're trying to sit there, do your job, and please her. How dare she throw a shake at you at work? I've had hot tea thrown at me, bro. I know the rage you get when someone does that. So I could really relate to this woman and responding the way she did. I could relate to that. Today I was down in the creek with the dog, and it's a long, long story, but just this one thing happened. I'm going to point it out because it's relevant to what we're talking about. The dog had his here he is right here, had his jaws around this stick, and it was nipping at it and biting it, and when he was growling at it and whatever. And for some reason, I can't remember, I wanted him to stop. And I grabbed the other end of the stick where it was safe, because I've already learned my lesson. You know, he will fucking bite you. I grabbed the other end of the stick, and I said, Rogan, no, you stop, right? And he stopped, and then he started kind of doing it again, and I said, no, and he came over closer to where my hands were, and he put his, Billy's going to totally get this, he put his paw right on my foot and put all his weight on my foot. And my very first inclination was, he doesn't realize he's stepping on my foot. And then I kind of tried to move my foot out from underneath him, and he knew it. He was on me, and he was holding me down. So, Billy, I immediately reacted, man. I kicked my foot up, and his paw went up in the air like that. And I said, no. And he went, at me, bro. He didn't bare his teeth. But he growled a growl, kind of like the growl he did at the cat on the bed. It was that low tiger growl. And I really reacted, bro. I got up right in front of him. And I said, no, don't you ever yell at your daddy like that ever again. And he went. And he turned around a little bit and started acting like he was interested in something else. Because still attitude, you know. He is so smart, man. He's
Billy
like...
Valentine.
Yeah.
LOL, that's eat.
Yeah, I knew you were going to be proud
Good
of me
job.
for that, bro.
All back louder.
He was.
Yes,
he
sir.
took it well. It was cool. He loves me. He gave me a big kiss afterwards. He's having fun down there. And check this out. Like I said, long story, but I'm not going to bore you guys with all the details of it right now. Maybe if we're
Glass
really high
Trapper
later
88.
and we want to talk about me down in the
Dead.
creek, we'll talk about it. But listen to this. For the first time ever, Rogan hit a milestone. He has never stepped into water. I know what you're thinking. You're like, dude, you live on a creek. I was like, I know, right? He will go right up to the water and he will drink. He will not even accidentally even put a toe in the water. He didn't like it. Let me tell you something. When he was younger, we lived in California, I would put water on the ground or we'd go up to a puddle. He won't even, if there's a garden hose and water, he won't let his paws touch the water. He's really weird about that, right? Milestone. Dude, he went into the creek today, bro. Full on, all 4 feet, man. I was like, you did it! And he was like, I'm doing it! And he's like, oh shit, I'm doing it! He's like, I don't want to be in here! And he fucking backed up. And I almost wished I hadn't said anything, man.
Trendy Nick.
I almost wished I hadn't pointed out.
Hell
But
yeah.
I was so excited. And then I went up to him and I was like, Rogan, you're a good boy! I was like, you went in the water! You went in the water! You're a swimming dog now, Rogan! You're a good boy! He's like, yeah, I am. I'm a
Vega
good
Man
boy.
66.
Daddy's telling him the story.
What up, Nay?
Daddy's telling him the story. Vega Man, what's up? I love you, Rogan. I love you. I love you. I love you. So cute. Vega Man.
Billy Valentine.
Vega Man.
He was looking for answers. The question was, who's the boss? You answered with, I'm Tony Danza. Bitch, eat job.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I know when you guys say eat job, I know that you mean great job. I want you guys to know that. That even though the G and the R are not
Trendy Nick.
being pronounced, I want you to know I
None of
understand
my
your
kids
words.
would be anywhere near
It's just-
water, aside from the water
I
bowl.
know it. Just so you know. So we're cool. We should be okay with this, man. So. None of my pits would be anywhere near water aside from the water bowl. So why is that? That's like is that a trait of the dog, bro? Because my old dog, Roscoe, he'd swim underwater. He was half pit bull, bro. And he would swim underwater and he would grab sticks, roots that were in the water and try to pull them up. Sometimes he'd be successful and he'd pull them up out of the water, bro. He'd dive into the swimming pool. You could throw a hard rubber toy on the bottom of the pool. He'd pick it up.
Glass
That dog
Trapper
held his
88.
breath. Now this dog
Hold me close, Tony Danza.
doesn't even want to get his toenails wet. Doesn't even want to feel humidity on his quicks. He's really weird about that. But today, he was just standing on the edge of the water while I was in there working. He was just like 20 feet down from me, and he was just staring at the water for like an hour. And I knew it. I knew
Billy
it.
Valentine.
In my mind, I was like, I know
Yes,
this
Billy
is it.
Dudes hate water.
I know that what he's thinking right
Roscoe
now
likes
is,
water
I
from the lab
really
him.
want to be able to
Trendy Nick.
walk across this creek. That's what he was
That's
thinking.
what I always find. I know one person that has a pity that doesn't mind water. Rare.
It's rare? Huh. I just learned something. I did not, because of Roscoe, I just figured all, it was a Beazle thing, it was just this one dog. Wow, man, I just learned something. That is funny. But Rogie now, he's got his feet wet, and I'm just so pleased and happy to be able to report that in. Anyway, we're talking about Ron DeSantis, and this is a big deal. There's also, we're looking at this thing from Marjorie Taylor Greene. She believes that Donald Trump, I can't say this, so I can say it, W-O-N, the election in the state of GA. She believes that, and aren't algorithms stupid? I have to be careful what I say. It's just stupid. And I can't play you the video of her saying it because algorithms will hear her lying. But she's psychotic. And those of you who are subscribing to that narrative, I don't know what to tell you guys. I think we've said enough about it, man. I'm sad. That's what I'm going to say. If you still believe that our current president is not legitimately our current president, I feel sad for you. I understand, though. I get it. I totally get it. You don't trust the government. I don't either. I'm with you on that. See, we got something in common. Isn't that weird? Neither of us trust the government. But I'm a numbers guy, man. I believe numbers. And sheer numbers are just hard to argue. You can't change numbers. And there was just way too much evidence that refuted every accusation of fraud. So, that's how we got on the moon, man. It was numbers. You guys, you got to trust numbers, man. It's one of the few things in this world that are factual. You should love that. I hate math, man, but I love numbers. Isn't that funny? Because numbers are the truth. Numbers are the facts, and I can trust that. Now you just got to see who's counting them numbers. Who's counting them numbers and putting them out there? That might be a problem. Then you're getting misrepresented numbers. Numbers are facts as long as the facts that they represent are the facts. As long as what they represent are the facts. I guess you could say, I have an 18-inch, hey mom, long penis. I guess I could say that. But then those numbers would not be factual. So in that case, the numbers would not be factual.
Billy Valentine. I saw The Bounty for the first time today. Mel Gibson's an ass, but that was a cool old movie.
I never saw it, and I want to see. I think I saw clips from it today. Were we watching clips from it today when we were watching Cody Johnston? I think he was showing clips from that. Anyway, I want to smoke this bone now. So, we've got a lot to talk about. This is so funny. I haven't even started yet, man. That's so funny. You don't even see it on... This is the non-bond cam. This is the bong cam. I got you, babe. Cheers,
Billy
Jimbo.
Valentine.
Cheers.
It's
Cyber.
basically the story of how
Cyber
piracy
Cheers,
began.
Billy.
So good.
Cheers, everybody that's watching over there on the Rumble.